In 1914, the world stepped into a nightmare it had never known before. A single gunshot would pull millions into a war that destroyed empires, reshaped borders, and changed humanity forever. This was not just a war of nations, it was a war of machines, trenches, fear, and survival. This is the story of World War I. Before 1914, Europe looked peaceful on the surface. Cities were growing, empires were rich, technology was advancing. But beneath this calm surface, Europe was a powder keg. Powerful empires dominated the continent: Germany, Britain, France, Austria-Hungary, Russia, and the Ottoman Empire. Each feared the other. Each prepared for war. Nations built massive armies and navies. Military strength became a symbol of national pride. Europe split into two hostile camps: Triple Alliance, Germany, Austria-Hungary, Italy; Triple Entente, Britain, France, Russia. One conflict could drag everyone in. European powers competed for colonies, resources, and global influence. Ethnic groups wanted independence. The Balkans were especially unstable. All it needed was a spark. On June 28, 1914, in Sarajevo, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to Austria-Hungary, was assassinated. The killer was Gavrilo Princip, a nationalist. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia. Ultimatums were issued. Alliances were triggered. Within weeks, Europe was at war. Germany invaded Belgium to attack France. Britain entered the war. The Western Front became a deadlock of trenches. The Eastern Front saw massive movement and destruction. New weapons appeared: machine guns, poison gas, tanks, and submarines. War was no longer heroic. It was industrial slaughter. Soldiers lived in muddy trenches filled with rats, disease, and fear. Between trenches lay no man's land, a killing field of barbed wire and bodies. Millions died for a few meters of land. Families back home waited, prayed, and mourned. In 1918, exhausted and broken, the war ended. Over 16 million people were dead. Empires collapsed. New nations were born. The Treaty of Versailles punished Germany, planting the seeds for another, even deadlier war. World War I did not end conflict. It changed the world forever.